Hey, how's it going everyone? Tays in here. I hope you're all doing well and have had a safe 2021, especially compared to 2020. I'm not sure when you're going to see this video. It could be weeks, months, maybe even a year or more after I make this that I'll actually be able to get it uploaded. And that's because unfortunately I've been losing the ability to move both my arms and both my legs, and unfortunately I've been diagnosed with global musculoskeletal dysfunction, which encompasses a complex range of many musculoskeletal and neurological conditions all over my body and my joints. And probably around the time of my last video upload, I was rushed to hospital, and since then I have not been able to use my computer at all, and unfortunately it's quite serious. It's a bit too complex to explain all my different musculoskeletal issues and how they're affecting me, and the names and terminology and everything. But some of you may know that over the past 6 years I've had a lot of joint surgeries. I've had a complete left elbow reconstruction, I've had a right elbow surgery, I've had right hip surgery, and unfortunately my joint tissue in these joints and several other joints are degenerating. And towards the beginning of 2020, I began losing the ability to hold anything. Start off, I lost the ability to text on my phone, to hold my phone. Towards the middle of the year, I lost the ability to play games. I couldn't use a controller, became unable to press buttons, and then by September, I lost the ability to be able to use a mouse and click it and type on my computer, and these are just some of the, I guess you could say, the more luxurious things. But as it is currently, I'm no longer able to dress or undress myself. Sometimes since my last video, my parents have had to help spoon feed me because I cannot get my arms up to my mouth, and various other things. But that's all upper body. However, when it comes to my lower body, for quite some time now, I'm no longer capable of sitting. I can't sit for more than 5 minutes. And I'm slowly losing the ability to walk, and this has been so for quite some years. I've never mentioned this before, but 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago, I was informed that I'd need my right hip totally replaced, and I've been on a public waiting list ever since. And my left hip would require either also a total hip replacement after getting the right one done, or I'd need to get 2 major surgeries to essentially remove bone from my hip socket and then break the socket and reset it in a different position. But unfortunately, my upper limbs have become so debilitated that my surgeon now considers it too dangerous to even replace my hips, because I'm no longer capable of using crutches, essentially. So what this means is I'm eventually going to lose the ability to walk, and I'll likely be wheelchair bound unless there's some miracle and I'm able to improve my elbows good enough to not only be able to use crutches long enough just to get through, 2 hip replacements, but also, not make my upper limbs worse. But it's very complex, because on top of that, I've developed nerve issues going down both arms now. It started with long ago, my left arm. I had numbness and everything in my hands, which improved after my reconstruction. But then last year I developed significant nerve issues going down the inside of the right elbow. Now I've got in both elbows, and I also have got numbness and everything back in my left hand again, as well as reduced blood supply and a lot of complex things. So I don't want to make this too long, but it's just to let you know that I've physically become incapable of making videos, and also until I'm able to actually get this video out, I'm physically incapable of even getting a video uploaded online, because I can't even use a computer, and I can barely even turn my camera on and off. So yeah, I hope that I'll be able to get some more support in the future. Currently we're looking at and we have been actively trying to adapt things in my house. As you can see, I'm standing right now. I no longer have a chair or a seated desk. This is just recently installed, so I can now at least, you know, in the future be able to attempt to make videos and stand and not have to worry about sitting. But my arms, right now I'm just learning to reuse a mouse, and it's a vertical mouse now, and yeah, adapting everything, you know, toilets and all the other things in the houses, and yeah, there's a lot of other sort of things going on. You know, I'm about to begin consultations at a pain specialist clinic, and various other pain management and rehabilitative services. So yeah, I hope that yeah, maybe I can eventually be able to maybe start making some videos and chatting to you by E3 this year. Who knows, I might not even be able to get this video up until shortly before E3, so you might be seeing this video right before then, even though I've made it a little bit before that. But yeah, I also want to be able to use this video to send a message out to various people who have tried to reach out to me, whether it's through YouTube, Twitter and so on, and even a couple of friends that I was chatting to on Instagram before I lost the ability to text and so on. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to be able to reply to any of you. So I'm really sorry about that, and for those of you who've thought maybe why have I not replied or anything, yeah, I've just physically lost the ability to, and I'm not sure if I'm going to regain the ability to ever hold and use my phone and so on, unless I'm able to, you know, make some adaptations where I can remotely control it or so on in the future, either using a computer or a way to attach it to my TV screen or so on. I also want to thank various people who have reached out to me, even personally, and telephone calls, and have just checked up on me, and just a lot of kindness and support. It's really, really humbling and amazing, and I really appreciate that. And I mean, I'm sure there are other things that I might forget to say, but it's just really difficult to comprehend all this, especially when I'm in so much pain. So I wish you all continued good health and wealth, and take care of yourselves and those around you. And hopefully I'll see you soon. But until the next video, stay spot on.